are welcome to I Can Make It. There is a thought in me that says, if you want a friend, you must show yourself friendly. Many years ago, there's a friend of mine. He was a senior friend, he was working in the bank, very serious, senior friend, senior, I call him senior bros. And I was just going out street, and he was working in the bank. And on that day, he wanted to marry. Talking about showing yourself friendly. It's not always money, it's just by commitment and be faithful as a friend. And our friendship is lasting for nearly 4 decades now. We've been together.
Wow,
Yeah. Now I remember, those days he used to come and call me. We just pray together. I was not married. And there's a woman he wanted to marry. When I'm traveling, he tell me, help me check on this woman. I will do that. Today, they've stopped having children, and she will be celebrating her birthday, or 60th birthday in November. And that man that was a young boy at that time, he now have grandchildren, and our friendship continue. See, let me tell you something. Many friends, there are friends. There are friends for just a journey, you are traveling, and there are friends for some time in the part of your life. There are friends that will be a part of all your life. What type of friend are you? I remember one of that day, he was doing wedding, and I was not having money to give to him. Then I asked him, what will you have me do for you that will help your marriage? You know what he told me? He said, I don't need somebody to drive and pack firewood. Take the woman to go that is cooking. Let me be able to move things around and bring food for reception. That's what I did. I didn't attend the wedding. In his house right now, you can't see my picture in his wedding, but I was at the background. What type of friends are you? Show yourself friendly. You will reap the friendship they harvest. Today, after 40 years, we are still very connected. I used to tell his children, I'm the firstborn in this house. Let me let you know. Show yourself friendly, and you will have a lot of friends. Welcome, Brother Callistus.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're part
Thank
of
you.
me,
Thank
part
you
of this
so
program,
much.
and
Thank
I'm
you so
excited
much.
that we are talking about friendship. It's very important because there are friendship. Today, there are friends that I have that my children and their children are also friends now.
Generational
Second
friendship.
generation.
Second generation.
Second,
Wow.
first generation, we have been friends for around 40 years. Right now, my children and their children are friends,
Wow.
and they are going. And you see, one of the friends you must not forsake is your father's friend and your mother's friend. There is a girl in my house. The mother and my mother were plaiting hair in the market about 50 years ago. They were together. Few years ago, at about 25 or 23 years ago, I met the woman. She lost her husband, and as a young man, I look at her. I say, I need somebody to stay with me. He said, why not take my daughter? He gave me a daughter, and few months later, she died. And that girl is still with me till tomorrow. Right now, the girl is about 30, 30 or 30 something years old, and she has started doing a business. That's generational friendship. Our mother was a friend to my mom. Today, she's a part of me, and she's a friend to my children. Now, let me tell you something. Friendship are a very strong foundation. You can actually build your friend. There are friends that are sticker closer to you than a brother. And you ask me, who is my friend? Your friend is your neighbor. A neighbor that is closer to you is better than your brother in Kafanchan, the brother that is afar off. So let's learn to show ourselves friendly. Hello, Kalis.
Wow, hello, sir. Thank you so much. That's quite touching. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome again. You know, at this juncture, we call you guys our friends, okay? Our friends. This platform has created, you know, some level of friendship between us and you out there. We want to say thank you so much for always hooking up and, you know, always just staying there and watching and gleaning and learning and getting better and better and better. All right, so today we want to continue with our friendship matters. We will say in this series that friendship matters because you must go up through friends. You must just climb up through somebody, all right? Life is not, we say nobody is an island just, you know, on his own, all right? You must have a circle of friends, a circle of intimated friends, okay? Even in your families, if you remember when you were growing up, if you were 5 or 6, you know, in your family, sometimes you have a clique, 2 or 3 of you, you know, are just the same, you know, sometimes families just split, not a bad one, but just, this person is taking sides with this person taking sides with that person, just like that. That's how life is, all right? So today we want to continue again in this series And we want to start with this. Why we do this is so that you can identify these people and you can make most of their friendship. You can make most of the relationship. Okay, so today we're looking at these kinds of friends. They are called passive aggressive friends. Wow, that's quite interesting. Passive and what? Aggressive friends. These sets of friends are cunning. Are cunning. Are cunning. How many of you've ever had a friend, or you have a friend who, when it's April Fool Day and you're not aware, sends you a text and a very horrible thing, and then as you are trying to move, the person now tells you April Fool. All right, so these are very very cunning friends. All right, you must identify them. All right, so that sometimes you don't fight with them. So that you don't get angry with them when they act or when they react. You just know, look, this is just who they are. All right, okay, so who are they? All right, now their calmness is what is threatening and scary. You know that what? When they are calm, you cannot predict them. When they are calm, you cannot what? You cannot predict them. All right, they are not chameleons, but they can't come out exactly, the way you would expect them. That's why I say sometimes they send you a text, and then when you're about to raise an alarm, they tell you it's April Fool. All right, so we can't predict them. All right, so their calmness is threatening and scary. Now they enjoy what? Tongue lashing you. All right, have you had that kind of friends? They just like to tongue lash you. See your head, see your this, see your this, see your that. All right, even when you get into trouble, they will tongue lash you. They will tell you, look, it's your fault. It's this, it's that. All right, they would even blame you. All right, but identify that good in them, that they are blaming you. It's not because they want you down outrightly. No, they just want you to learn. They want you to do what? They want you to learn a lesson. All right, from that situation. All right, okay. So they judge you aggressively. That's what I just said. Okay, they judge you what? Aggressively. When you do something wrong, they tell you straight. They are not there to pamper you. They are not there, they are just there to tell you the truth. They tell you, look, this is your fault. All right. If you have issues with other friends, they tell you, look, it's your fault. Go and say you are sorry. You know that kind of friends I'm talking about. All right. So they make you uncomfortable because they sugarcoat what? Insults. What does it mean, sir, to sugarcoat insults?
It means that when somebody sugarcoating insult, they said it's being diplomatic.
Oh, not too bad, not too good. We're just there in the middle.
But he told you actually say just use one language. When you say no, he said, well, it didn't actually mean so. He actually, but it has led to be let loose. So that is what they call, they use that one, say it be
diplomatic. Diplomatic. Okay.
So, but it's very important for you to understand the type of friends you have and why they are in your life. Yeah, it's not all friends that, like I said, don't stay in your life forever. You must learn why they came, why they are with you, and make use of them. Because you see, you can use the broom to sweep the parlor, but the broom does not belong to the parlor.
Wow,
and yet it makes the parlor clean, but it does not belong to the parlor. It's not every equipment you use to build a house that remain in the site.
You throw some away.
Don't move
after
they must move.
Yes.
Even those ones that carry those heavy things, you don't leave them around, or else it will become something else.
Wow.
So there are useful, there are places,
not permanent. Yes,
they are not permanent.
Yes.
So, but look for why is this person in my life? If you know why a thing exists, then you will enjoy the benefit while it lasts. Why? It's a very strong question. Why am I here? What am I doing here? Why is this person in my life? What's the purpose of this friendship? Why is this friendship? How do we get here? What are the purpose? There are people that you must understand why they are in your life. When you know why a thing exists, then you can reap the benefits of the reason why it exists. It's very important for us to recognize these types of friendship that we have been mentioning. The one for life, the one for a short while, the one for just the journey, and enjoy it while it lasts, because nothing stays forever.
Nothing stays forever.
Nothing. Everything has expiring date, including the chair. Whether if you buy a chair, you didn't sit on it. When that time comes, when it expires, you sit on it, he goes. Whatever, anything that you don't use, if that thing gets to an expiring date, including human, whether I like it or not, that is why the word aging means I am progressing towards an end. You are progressing every day. It was not like what it used to be yesterday. The same thing with friends. Enjoy them. You have a father, enjoy your parents while they are here. You have a husband, enjoy them while they are around. You have a wife, enjoy them. You have friends, show yourself friendly. Because at the end of the day, it is what both of you had together, what you save in your memory that remain with you. Now, if you don't save anything, there are some people, when you remember them, you curse the day they came into your life. There are some people, when you remember them, you bless the day you met them. Which one are you? Even when it comes to even service, when it comes to even service, there are some people, they work for you. Anytime you enter, you remember what they did. Say, this guy, I miss that. There are some, when you remember them, you now begin to swear and begin to say, it will not be. Let me not use those kind of language. It will not be, it cannot be, it shall not be, it will never be. Why? Because anytime you remember something that they are. The same thing when it comes to, even when it comes to husband and wife. How are you spending? What's your friendship? Even your friends that you have. Why? What is the reason for the friendship, and how did you, part ways? It's very important. Let's learn to enjoy while it lasts. And many a times, one of my greatest things that I try as much as possible in my life, I hate regret. I don't regret. So if I don't want to regret, I must make progress and be useful and make sure I use everything within my power at that time to enjoy it while it lasts. No regret. Because some people say, oh, I don't like that language. It's not in my vocabulary.
Wow.
You never really know it until you miss it. Why must you lose it before you have value for it? Value it.
Yeah.
Why value it? Value your children. Value every friendship. I was just talking to a very senior friend of mine before coming to the studio. I remember many years ago, about 26 or 27 years ago, when he wanted to introduce me, he introduced me with a very strong word. Honorable word. Until tomorrow. So I was discussing with my wife. I said, this man have always been like this. Over the years, he wants to introduce, no matter who you are. Once I come around, the way we present me, you think I have the whole world. It makes you feel that you are what you want to be, not what you are. Never deal with people because of where they are. I always tell people, come on now, treat me well, because you are going to meet me. I'm in your future. I'm not departing that soon. Treat me well. Treat everybody well, and you will meet them on this journey of life.
Wow, thank you so much. Talking about, this passive and aggressive friends, really you have people who need to correct you in life.
They push you.
Yes, they push you.
To fulfill purpose.
Fulfill destiny. I mean, they tell you the truth straight away, all right? They push you if you are going the wrong way, no matter what you are giving to them, no matter how favorable you are to them. They tell you the truth.
I want to say, it's very, this me.
Yeah, okay, you're passive aggressive.
Yeah, that's me. I know me.
You tell the truth no matter what.
There was a friend of mine many years ago.
Yes, sir.
I got to his house. He was a bank manager. I came, I visited him. I got to his house. The guy was doing well, but it was in a rented apartment. So I wanted to drink water in the night. I went to the fridge. I saw cartons of chicken.
Oh, chicken, okay.
Praising God on my behalf. If you see, the chicken was just praising God. All of them were like this. Big one. I saw fish, big fish. And the guy that night, they fried fish for me. They did everything. At that time, I'm talking over 20 years ago. When I wanted to go that morning, at the early morning, the man knew I was going the morning. He gave me 10,000 naira on the packet. Yes.
That's a lot of money then.
Yes, a lot of money. I had the money back. And I sat down. Then I told myself, will you leave these people like this? Because they give you money without telling them what they are doing is wrong. So I kept the money. Then I called the man. I said, well, you have given me this money, but thank you for giving me, but I'm not returning it, but I have something to tell you, because I'm not going to return this money to you. So I kept the money. The man was looking at me, was tying towel. I said, when you were sleeping in, I wanted to drink water. I got to your fridge. I saw chicken, big one. I saw fish, big one. I said, oh, guy, I said, you are eating your future in a meal. I said, do you have a house? He said, no. I said, you are a bankman, you don't have a house, you are a tenant. You think the money people bring to bank is your money? The man was looking at me. I say, my friend, if you know what's good for you, all those chicken, all those fish you are eating, cut it down. Start, go and get a land and build a house for yourself. So the guy said, please, I'm coming. He went and called his wife. So that money, I repeated it. I told them, I'm not going to return the money you people gave to me because this one is my own. But I'm going to tell you something at the end of the day. When I finished with them, I left. Up to a month, they called me, they bought a land.
Wow.
Not up to another 2 months, they called me, they bought another land. They now told me they don't have any idea about building. I should come with a drawing and do the building the way I want. So I now got some boys, architect, engineer, I got everybody. I moved them from Abuja to the state where they were, and they started building the house. Wow. And these guys started building this house. And during that process, they bought me a car.
Wow.
Yeah. During that process, the guy bought me a car. Wow. You see, I'm not a coward. I push. That's me.
Yes,
I push you. Yeah. I push you. Because I need to just push you. Because you shine your shine, I shine my shine. Everyone shine his own shine. Because you see, whatever will come to you will not come to me. Whatever will come to me will not come to you. So when you are better, I am made better. Can you imagine? I pushed that guy, he bought me a car.
And he gave you a car.
And I didn't return the 10,000. Until tomorrow, we are still very good friends because I push him. I like pushing people. I like it. And it's always good. Be that type of friend. I recommend this one for you. If you don't have this type of friend in your life, please disconnect. This guy is a pusher.
He's a pusher. An aggressive pusher for that matter.
Aggressive pusher. Push you.
Wow.
Push you.
Okay, so they says, so these guys, sometimes they appear to be insensitive and say hurtful things.
Yes.
But the hurtful things are truths.
Yeah.
Those things they tell you, they are hurtful, okay?
Can you imagine, was it not hurtful for you to call the bank manager?
The bank manager and say, why you eating chicken here?
I saw chicken in your
chicken and the fish.
And if the guy was not wise, so what are you doing my fish? So you went to be checking my fish?
Yes.
And I made sure I keep, I did not keep the 10,000 naira in the front pocket. I made sure
you hid it very well.
I hid it very well.
But you
and I make you know more. I'm not returning that money. I need it. But I'm not going to let you go. I'll whip you with my mouth.
And you know one thing I've learned from this thing you just said now? Yeah. I mean, if you have such friends, please also learn to listen to them. If he didn't listen to you.
You know what happened?
Yes.
Now, when we were building our house, they sacked him from job.
Can you imagine?
Job. Yes. And thank God he has built a house.
Wow.
Then the father died.
Oh.
So he built another house in the village. So he built 2 houses. And all time till tomorrow goes to. But the funny thing, today till tomorrow, when I travel, I still sleep in that house because of the material, quality material we used to be. Until tomorrow, he still celebrate and thank God for this opportunity that came. He knew. Just imagine if he has not followed what I said. Yeah. Now listen, all these people, God put them in your life for them to push you. You just need a certain man. You know, there is a story of a young boy I want to tell you before we leave the studio. This young boy, the father sent him an errand. When he got to where the father sent him, he didn't see the brother that the father asked him to go and give food to. Right. A certain man, there are certain people.
Stranger.
They are not related, they are not affiliated, they are not connected, but they are there for you. Certain people, these certain people, you need to certainly meet them so that you can certainly get to a certain place that God wants to certainly lead you into. I want to tell you, until we see you again, Callistus, you have something to say?
No, just so you can make it.
You can make it. We tell you.
That's why we're here.
All
we're
those
aggressive.
People, yeah,
we are pushing you.
We push you. Oh, you might not like it, but I don't want you to like it, but I want you to call me one of these days.
Don't like it, just make it.
Yes. You ask Callistus, can you people send me your account number? We make it. Yes. That's what I want to see. I want to see you on the other side of life. It does not matter because who is in your boat, that the storm will not come, the storm will come. Whether you pray, whether you lie down, the storm will come. The storm of life is actually leading you to fulfill your destiny. Until you see you again in our next edition, this is Simon and Samantha. I'm Brother Callistus saying, you can make it. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Amen.